Thanks for helping us celebrate this first purchase of battery electric buses for Summit Stage. What is an exciting initiative, fleet electrification initiative that will span for many years to come. What is next with Summit Stage? We have been awarded funds for one additional battery electric bus. Through contracting and procurement, we would expect that delivery fall of 2021. We've submitted an application for a quantity of 3 additional battery electric buses, and we would expect that delivery, if awarded, in fall of 2022. So over the next couple of years, up to 4 additional battery electric buses.
The state, we have one of the most aggressive climate action plans in the nation. And some of our counties have really picked up and led that. But, these goals are ambitious. We're supposed to reduce, relative to our 2025 levels, just in 5 years, we're supposed to reduce 26%, according to that plan.
CDOT has been working very closely with other state agencies and partners at the local level to move our state toward a future in which clean electric vehicles, cars, buses, trucks, all kinds of vehicles, we want these vehicles to be the norm and not the exception. Summit Stage is among the state's earliest adopters in the transit space of electric buses, and specifically one of the early adopters on the western slope. Electric buses are providing a number of benefits. They have no tailpipe emissions. They produce the lowest emissions per passenger mile, no matter how many passengers are riding. And that in turn is going to help improve local air quality. It's going to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. And as we know, transportation is now the largest source of greenhouse gas emissions in the state of Colorado. These buses are also quieter. They have fewer moving parts. They require less maintenance over the long term. And they also can use renewable electricity instead of diesel or gasoline.
I'm going to give you a little snapshot of this transportation electrification plan. It launches 20 new programs such as home, multifamily, commercial fleet, and community-based charging. It provides rebate programs, advisory services, and we're even looking at EV school bus programs. We hope to increase engagement with advisory services for our communities, our residential customers, and like Summit Stage, fleet operators. We want to lower the upfront costs with charging infrastructure, making make-ready infrastructure and charging equipment more available for more customers.
Back in 2018, when we created our community-wide climate action plan, we found that 33% of greenhouse gas emissions were created from transportation. So we think this is a huge first step to starting to hit some of those long-term climate action goals for Summit County to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions 80% by 2050. And I think the thing that HC3 is most excited about, as was already mentioned by the Senator and by CDOT, is that this is truly going to inspire and encourage other mountain communities to do the same. It's going to encourage ski areas and communities across Colorado and the Mountain West. If we can run these things at 10,000 feet in our cold weather environment, then I know we're going to prove that they work here and inspire others to do the same thing.
When I started traveling around the world 15 years ago, telling people that there was paradigm shift coming in transit from diesel to battery electric, they would look at me and smile graciously and say, nobody's commercially built a battery electric car yet, and you're talking about a bus. And they'd kind of push me towards the door. Today, 15 years later, pollsters say that by 2025, 50% of all the buses sold in the United States, Canada, and literally around the world will be battery electric. And so we've come a long way in that period of time.
The Summit County Board of Commissioners are committed to electrification, and we just declared recently that we are a GoEV County, which means that we understand the impacts of greenhouse gas emissions from vehicles, and we're committed to be 100% electrified by 2050. Ready,
Exciting stuff.
set, electrify!